Brazil is the most decorated nation in World Cup history. 5 titles. Legendary attackers. But this World Cup, something is different. Their formation has a structural weakness, and the opponents have noticed. Today, I am breaking down exactly how Brazil sets up, where the gaps are hiding, and why the Samba Kings are more vulnerable than you think. This is Brazil's formation, finally exposed. On paper, Brazil lines up in a 4-3-3. 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 forwards. Standard enough. But watch closely, one fullback inverts into midfield when Brazil has the ball. This creates a box midfield, overloads the center, and leaves the wing exposed. It is a high-risk, high-reward system that works brilliantly until it doesn't. Brazil defends high. Their defensive line sits near the halfway line when pressing. The center backs are expected to cover enormous space. When it works, they suffocate opponents before they can think. When it fails, and it has failed at this World Cup, the space behind them is a highway to goal. Norway exploited this ruthlessly. Brazil's midfield 3 is the heart of the problem. They play with 1 defensive midfielder and 2 box-to-box creators. The issue? Both creators push forward, leaving the single pivot isolated against counterattacks. Against Norway, Haaland exploited that space between the lines. One pass through the midfield, and the entire defensive structure was compromised. The false fullback system is Brazil's biggest tactical gamble. When the right back moves into midfield, the entire right wing is exposed. The winger is expected to track back and cover, but against elite opponents, that delay is enough. Norway attacked this space relentlessly. Brazil's left back was left on an island, 2 versus 1, almost every time. Norway's game plan was simple: exploit the exact weaknesses we just identified. First goal, through ball into the midfield gap, Haaland turns the defender, finishes. Second goal, overload the exposed left flank, cross to the back post, Haaland header. 2 goals. 2 specific formation weaknesses. Norway didn't just beat Brazil, they exposed the blueprint for every team watching. Brazil's attack is stacked. Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Richarlison, this generation has talent. But here is the problem. Brazil's attacking patterns rely more on individual brilliance than structural creation. They rank low in expected goals from open play patterns and high in dribble success-dependent chances. When individual magic works, it looks unstoppable. When it doesn't, the formation offers no backup plan. Compare Brazil's formation to other elite teams. Spain uses a controlled 4-3-3 with structured positional play. Argentina builds through Messi as a floating playmaker. France uses a balanced double pivot with defensive solidity. Brazil's approach is the most volatile, high risk in possession, exposed in transition, and reliant on individual moments. Among top nations, Brazil has the weakest structural foundation. Fix 1, drop the false fullback against elite opponents, keep defensive shape. Fix 2, add a second defensive midfielder, sacrifice 1 creator for structural balance. Fix 3, develop structured attacking patterns that don't rely on individual dribbling. Brazil's talent is undeniable. But talent without structure wins games. Structure with talent wins tournaments. The clock is ticking. Brazil's formation is not broken, but it is exposed. Every remaining opponent has the Norway blueprint. The question is not whether Brazil has the talent. They have more talent than almost anyone. The question is whether they have the tactical flexibility to adapt. The Samba Kings stand at a crossroads. One path leads to another early exit. The other path leads to tactical evolution and maybe a 6th star. The choice is theirs.